It's about that time of day again here, folks. Welcome back to your nightly newsletter, boys and girls. Joseph James here. Thursday evening, April 23rd, 2015, wrapping up the week here in tonight's newsletter. Crude oil back trading at the range highs again this evening, just as we expected last night, right? We pretty much went 2 for 2, crude and gold from last night's newsletter, just as we expected. Right back up at the range highs on crude, but there are some big clues in volume as well as some channel highs that suggest this price may go right back to where it came from on Friday. So sellers, you want to stick around here if you're trading crude. How about the gold? The yellow metal is back in the middle of its range this evening, right? You like a string, pull it right up off those lows, just as we expected last night. And now we have some very interesting opportunities in both directions for both the bulls and the bears going into Friday's session. Boy, as you can see, we have a great newsletter for you guys and gals this evening. Plenty of trading opportunities for Friday for you guys. Before we begin, though, please remember everything I'm going to go over tonight, everything in my newsletter is taught to all of our students here at SchoolOfTrade.com. Don't forget, we offer a free trial here at School of Trade where you can learn all about our trading strategies as well as a free pass to come out and attend our live trade room. Before we get started, though, I do want to remind you guys, make sure you're watching this video on our trading blog over here at SidewaysMarkets.com. Make sure you're over here at SidewaysMarkets.com. There are 3 reasons why you want to be watching this video on our trading blog. Reason number 1, you can download all the charts I'll be using in tonight's video by following that link right below tonight's video. Follow that link down my charts. Second thing here, upper left-hand corner, I have a free pass for you guys and gals. Come out and join me as a guest in our live trade room Monday through Thursday. Grab your free pass. If you're not a member yet of School of Trade and you want to test drive our live trade room, I'd love to have you. And of course, the third thing here today, I've got a nightly newsletter mailing list Monday through Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll send you an email and let you know when that newsletter goes live every evening. That way, you never have to worry about missing another one of these great newsletter videos. All you need is your name and your email address, guys, whether you're grabbing your free pass or registering for our nightly newsletter mailing list. Make sure you check your inbox, check your email. I'm going to send you a verification email so I can get approval to keep sending them to you and confirm I have the right email address. So make sure you guys, remember, download those charts for today, grab your free pass, and don't forget to register for our nightly newsletter mailing list, and then check for that verification email so I can send it out to you. All righty, let's jump right in. In tonight's newsletter, we'll start here with gold. The yellow metal is trading back inside its range once again this evening. Our plan has worked perfectly this week, fading the highs and lows, right? The term fade means basically I'm buying the lows when it goes down. I'm selling the highs when it goes back up. So right now, we have no reason to think anything differently than that. As we go up, we'll be selling it back down. As we go down, we'll be buying it back up, right? So same thing we've been doing all week. We did it here, we did it here, we did it here. Yeah, same thing. So continue to do that. And right now, this is always a tough time because you're right smack in the middle of this range right now. You do have 1,200 up above, so we may see a run towards that 1,200, but it's always tricky trading inside these ranges. Right now, your best bet on gold is to hold on, right? Hold tight, just like we had a couple days ago where we had to wait for price to get down to those lows and then get it to jump back up, right? So wait for it to go down and get you guys a nice buy zone down bottom. Wait for it to go up, right, and sell it right back down. If we do sit right in the middle here, be very careful tomorrow. It's going to be real sloppy sitting right there in the middle of that range on the gold. Again, we go up, I'm looking to sell it. Now, if we go higher here, you definitely want to make sure you take a little nibble of a profit off at 1,200, right? If we do go up to that 1,203, make sure you take something off at 1,200 because there is a chance as we go into this weekend, remember tomorrow's Friday, as we go into the weekend, we may see some stickiness there around that 1,200 as the volume draws up right on Friday afternoon. Also, if we go lower here, you get a bunch of options down here. You get the 86.6, you get the kind of the double bottom here, 83.5. That'll be a nice spot here. We get some extension support levels here, 81.1, 74.7. I don't think we get all the way down to 68.4, but if we do, that'll be another option here to be a buyer because that will be a measured move coming off of that high. Again, the hardest part right now is going to be as we start pushing lower, if we start pushing lower, is going to be right after we get through the 1181.1. That 1181.1, that's where we'll start really starting to think about, okay, we're probably going to make a run for this measured move. We're going to have to look at that in real time and see how that price action looks at that time. Come out and see me tomorrow in the trade room, and we'll take a look at what it looks like right at that 1181. But our plan right now on gold is pretty simple here. If we go sideways, sitting on hands. We go higher, stay patient, sell it back down. We go lower, stay patient, buy it back up. Don't forget, I'll be trading this live in real time tomorrow with our students in the trade room. And how about our price action chart here on gold? Gold price action gives us a long-term bear channel. Yep, there it is right there. Long-term bear channel. That's pretty easy to see. And just as we talked about earlier this week, right, we wanted to take it lower. That's exactly what happened. We said, all right, down near these lows, get ready for it to go back up towards the highs, right? Remember this from earlier this week? I'm not doing anything different now, guys. Where do we think it's going to go next? High to the low, low to the high. I'm going to say it's probably going to try to go back on down again, right? The normal price action that we see rotates from highs to lows, back to highs, then backs to lows. But wait. Hold on. We have a little bit of a bullish channel here on this chart. This is a really important clue because this is where you sellers really need to be watching closely. What does this bull channel tell me? Well, the bull channel is what happened today when we started to buy these lows. Remember we talked about this last night, right? A, B, C, D, right? Remember this from last night's newsletter? I said expect it to go higher in A, B, C, D, and look exactly where it went. So we know how these markets work. We know that's likely why, combine the top of the channel, combine the A, B, C, D, that's why this price is coming off these highs right now, right? Some profit taking from the buyers, some sellers of the A, B, C, D, right? The sellers at the top of the channel. Bottom line is, we are going to likely see these buyers try again. Maybe it's overnight in Asia. Maybe it's tomorrow morning in London. Maybe it's in the U.S. morning session here at Friday morning in the U.S. But we're going to see these buyers try again. If you're a seller on gold, this is where you're going to make the easiest money. Wait for those buyers to try, and when they fail, that's exactly when you want to be looking to get short. So what I'd be talking about there is wait for the buyers. Wait for a big green candle. And then look for that red candle going right back in its face. Don't forget, we're going to do this in real time tomorrow morning with you guys in the trade room. So we're looking for the buyers to try and fail. I always try to wait for the buyers or the sellers, in this case it's the buyers, to try twice. Once, twice, and when they fail the second time, they're going to walk away from it. And price will usually go pretty quickly after that second time they try and fail. Target here, 1190. Target here, 1185.5. Target, 1181. 76.7. I don't know how far we're going to go tomorrow. Nobody does. But I do see a possible measured move. So keep a runner if we start seeing this thing really take off tomorrow morning, right? Or late in the day tomorrow morning. Careful tomorrow afternoon. It's a Friday, remember. So we do have a measured move potential down here to that range expansion target. It's really lining up well right now. So scenario one is these buyers try once. Nope, fail, right? Targets at the support levels below you. Second scenario is they try and they're successful. If they're successful, now we run up into that trading range. 1200, I see you. We know we have targets up here, 1199. Okay, we'll call it 1200, and then 1203.5. Those are going to be some easy targets for you. And then don't forget, you're also going to have that range expansion. I don't see us going up that high tomorrow, but we will have a range expansion. Take that trading range, copy and paste it, duplicate it up there. That'll be a range expansion target. Call it 1208 or so. All right, guys, you got a plan for gold tomorrow. You got a plan for gold here, especially for you sellers. Be on the lookout for those buyers to try and fail, okay? And that's going to tell us as it falls, you know where we're trying to go. You know where we're trying to go. Target, 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 target on the way down. All right? Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. We've got a plan for gold. How about crude for tomorrow? Crude oil. Another one of those markets. Just like it felt like it was on a string. I have a really hard time being a seller right now on crude oil. Every time we dance around these lows, it's almost like the market's just on a string right now, right? See what happens? It's basically taking the stairs down, right? And then literally yoink, right? Stairs down and then whoop, right back up. There's a definite feeling to it, right? It's how it's been all week. Stairs down, see ya, right? Slowly down, right back up, slowly down, whoop. That's how it's felt all week. So that tells me either there's a bunch of bulls out there that won't give this up and they're going to be slowly running out of bullets. I don't think so, though. I think the sentiment in the market has changed a little bit. But you know what, guys? Forget about what I think. What I see is what's on the chart, and that's really all that matters. I shouldn't even speculate too much what I think right now, but that's what I've seen this week. We've seen that that yo-yo effect, almost like it's on a string. Here we go. We got long-term trend bullish. Not much has changed from last night, right? Long-term trend is bullish. We got a clear trading range. And so far, just like gold, it's worked flawlessly this week. Every time it goes down to the lows, buy it. Goes down to the lows, buy it. Goes down to the lows, buy it. Now, what about the highs here? Well, there's no real volume. Look at down bottom here. The volume, I'll tell you, if this is a strong bull market, it ain't showing up in the volume right now. Okay, because you can see you can align these things up here, mark the highs here. We're not getting there's no goosebumps there for the buyers. I'm not getting the whole hot and heavy feeling here for the buyers of those highs. So it really feels like right now crude is being protected, if you will, by the bulls at these lows. I honestly think what's really happening, though, is there's just no seller commitment right now. I think the sellers have a little bit of their confidence shaken here right now. Probably not the bulls that are on fire, but just there's not a lot of sellers in the market, right? So the bulls keep trying to defend it, and they're having nobody's really contesting those bulls right now. So our plan stays the same. Buyers, stay patient. Stay patient. Right now, the best buys are going to come down near these lows, right? And remember, it's only $1 lower. So by the time we wake up from our beauty sleep tomorrow morning here in the U.S., right, we could be right back down at these lows. Now, sellers, you've got a chance here, right? But you got to get to it fast, and you got to be careful. Again, I have a really, really hard time telling you guys to be a seller right now. But if you do want to be a seller right now, you know where we're going, right? You know where we're going. We're going right back into this area right here, right? 56.40, 56.30, 56 even. At this point, I can't say we're going to go back to our range expansion areas down here. We've been trying once, twice. I mean, we've got a few times there. So sellers, be careful on crude right now. Be careful. Even though we didn't get any volume at the highs of the buyers, we still have seen the personality definitely bullish here. So be careful if you're a seller right now. If you're a bull, stay patient. Wait to buy the range lows. Wait to buy the channel lows. Wait for the sellers to come down here and once, twice, right? And then take it higher. Okay? Or wait for a reversal pattern. I teach all this stuff to our students, not to worry, right? Wait for the reversal pattern. Or be really patient, wait for it to make its move, and then wave, back up. And if we do get the run back up, you know where we're headed towards, right? 58.34, 58.75. There is a trend line here as well, so you want to keep that in mind too as we go back higher here, right? So it's going to be trend line, range highs, and then dare I say, could tomorrow be the run at 60? For real? Maybe. We've been talking about that all week. It felt like it Monday. So we know the bulls are in control right now. We know the bulls have, again, like I said last night, they have the edge in this market right now. Here's my price action chart. This is going to tell us a little bit more of that. This is definitely confirming that bullish edge that we're seeing here right now, right? So price action is bullish after breaking the highs of the trading range, right? Again, nothing really new there. We saw this coming a mile away, although we prepared for both sides last night. So we know the price action is bullish. We broke the highs. Now we're pulling back. You can see here a couple key components here. First of all, we didn't run up to that range expansion resistance. That was kind of strange. Usually we see the market run right to that range expansion, right? You would have got taken out in the trailing stop here today anyways when it pulled back, maybe there, maybe there. Whatever the case may be, though, definitely we were gunning for that 58, 53 area. Didn't make it. That's definitely a sign of weakness. Now we'll expect, again, because now you guys and gals are experts on how these channels work, right? High to low, low to high, yep, high to low, low to high. So that's what we'd expect to happen. We have a bear channel happening right now. So sellers, again, you've got a shot here, sellers. You've got a shot here. Definitely keep an eye out for a measured move on the way down to these channel lows. Okay? I say that to the sellers, but I also say that to the buyers. Because buyers, when you see that measured move, again, what will happen is it'll consolidate a little bit here, and then A, B, C, D, right? Don't be afraid if it breaks through the low of this channel. Right? Do not be afraid if this thing tries to muss around a little bit and then jumps. Okay? What you're looking for is, just like we talked about on gold, as this price is going lower, you're going to see that measured move. When that measured move completes the cycle, then you're going to see the buyers enter. You're looking for those sellers to try and sell these highs. When they fail, the bulls are going to jump all over them, just like we've seen all week. So again, my kind of area of interest right now is right in this area. Okay, I couldn't tell if it's going to go right to the tick. I don't know that. I don't know enough about it yet. But tomorrow morning, we definitely want to be looking at that channel low. Look for a completion of a measured move before we get that potential to go higher here. Now, what if the bulls don't take it? If the bears have their way with them, again, so we know the bulls, you're going to want to be waiting for that buying opportunity in and around here. If the bulls are nowhere to be found tomorrow, right, for example, if we go run right through this, we may see the measured move complete it down here. If that's the case, then we really have to start thinking about these bears being in control, and we get some buyer failure target. Bottom line is, we should be seeing the bulls jump all over this market at the top of that range, at the bottom of that channel, and again, at a measured move completion. If the measured move completion happens and we just roll over, bears are in control, and you're looking to run down to that 55.82, 54.43, possibly 53.06. Tough to tell ahead of time. We'll take a look at it, obviously, tomorrow morning in real time in our trade room, as we always do. Again, bulls, I think you guys have the edge right now, but we saw that lack of volume at the highs today, so keep an eye out there if you're a bear. Don't forget, guys, if you need any help with this stuff tomorrow, come out and see me in the trade room tomorrow morning. Open up at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. My name is Joseph. Thank you so much for watching our newsletter this week. Don't forget, download today's charts, grab your free pass, register for that newsletter mailing list, and while you're at it, hit some free time tomorrow, join our free trial. We get the best free trial in the business, guys, and we always have someone standing by here 24/7 to help you out if you have any trouble. Once again, my name is Joseph. Thank you so much for being a part of our newsletter this week. Keep in touch. You can always email me. I love your feedback. I'm JJ at School of Trade. Also, post a comment below the video. I'd love to know what you guys like. How can I make my newsletter better for you next week? And they're going to let me out of my cage here tomorrow afternoon. I'll see you Monday in my newsletter, Monday evening, if I don't see you guys tomorrow morning in our live trade room. I'm out of here. Be well. Be nice to each other. Have a great weekend. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye for now.